So I think those notions about John Wick and Thomas Anderson, aka Neo, being the same person has finally now been confirmed with Keanu Reeves still rocking the same cut in both films. Yes, I'm just joking, but I'm also just saying. And of course, there are people who believe this. And that might be the case. Who knows? They might fucking blow our minds at the end of Resurrections. But anyway, I would like to go ahead and give my thoughts on the new Resurrections trailer that just dropped today and just kind of how I'm feeling about it, honestly. So just starting out, I've been a huge fan of the Matrix trilogy since the original released in 1999 when I was like 8 years old. That film honestly had an enormous impact on my life around that time. And as polarizing as a lot of people are about the sequels surrounding the original, Reloaded and Revolutions, honestly, I loved both of them. I loved all the sequels for the original The Matrix film. I also love the Animatrix, and I played the shit out of Enter the Matrix when that was released back in the day for PlayStation 2, but I gotta admit, I actually wasn't a huge fan of Path of Neo when that came out like a couple or a few years later. But I'm just saying all this to say, I'm just laying out my Matrix resume to show you guys how huge of a fan I am surrounding this series. I have to say after viewing this trailer, I was mostly enamored after seeing the trailer. I mean, the amount of nostalgia that I felt hearing the sound right here, it just gave me chills. It utterly blew my fucking mind. But I also have to say that, not seeing Lawrence Fishburne hurts a little because we can't get that holy trinity again. But it's cool because at the same time, I get my Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne fix with them reuniting in the John Wick films. So that's cool. Like, I'm okay with that, but it still hurts a little bit. Also, another thing that really sucks, and everyone has known this since the production of The Matrix Resurrections started, which is the fact that we don't have both Wachowskis back this time around. But I do have faith that Lana Wachowski will make things work out. Plus, I understand the fact that Lily Wachowski just wanted a break from this whole franchise. Also, she was going through a whole lot just in her personal life, both her and Lana. So like I said, I get it, but I definitely have faith that Lana Wachowski will make things work with this sequel. So we'll see. Overall though, this is a damn good trailer. I thought it was a damn good trailer, and if you were a prior fan of The Matrix before the trailer or the announcement of this sequel, you can clearly see that the trailer is flooded with callbacks to the original, which is is awesome, and it looks like it'll tie in pretty well as far as progressing the story past the events of The Matrix Revolutions with Neo dying and that whole situation. And I like the fact that they are taking the reborn alternate Matrix realities version of Thomas Anderson to basically explain the recasting, the story changes, and sort of the different vibe that you get from this trailer, because there is certainly a different vibe here. The original trilogy had a very eerie vibe even in the trailers, but I'm not getting that here. But I have a feeling that we will get back to that eerie vibe later on throughout this movie. I just think that's the way the trailer is marketing the whole situation, because of course Neo has to remember who he is. I think that's why this feels the way it does, and I think we'll get to that vibe later in the film. Honestly, the only doubts that I'm kind of having right now surrounding this film, I'm not too sure about Yahya playing young Morpheus. Hopefully it grows on me. And right now there's some really funny jokes surrounding Yahya as sort of like being the great value version of Morpheus. And that's just pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know about the vibe that I'm getting right now, but it could work, because like I said, the story is definitely designed to have them going in this direction that they're going in, with sort of like the recasting and just different characters and things of that sort. So yeah, and although I'm not too sure about Yahya and some of the other decisions, I really did like the Matrix reality and how it looks now. It looks more perfect, and like it's a more euphoric environment to sort of just keep Neo trapped and drugged on the blue pills, as we can see from a few scenes throughout the trailer that he's sort of have a prescription drug for the blue pills to take him. So I thought that was really awesome that they actually showed us that, to kind of give us an idea of what they're trying to do right now as far as Neo's mental state and what he believes and, you know, what he doesn't believe. But, you know, it looks like the idea here is that Neo and Trinity are basically both, you know, trapped in the Matrix once again and now have to rediscover how to escape and kind of learn who they really are again. And I'm really liking this concept, honestly. The only thing that I'm just worried about is that I hope that this film does not feel like a completely rehashed storyline from the original, because it kind of feels that way, but it's really hard to tell from the trailer that we've gotten so far. It's there, but, you know, of course, this isn't a full reflection of the film that we're going to get. So I'm hoping that it sort of feels that way in the beginning, and then they hit us with some sort of misdirection later on throughout the film, like maybe during the second act or something like that, and I think that would be really cool. But you know what? Overall, I gotta say I am very happy that The Matrix is back, that Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss is back. I'm very happy to see these people reprising their roles. I know there's a lot of people out there who feel like this should not exist, and, you know, it should have ended where it ended, because things were declining with the original films, which I know a lot of people feel that way. I don't feel that way, but I know there's a lot of people out there that do. But I am very much looking forward to that, and I am okay with The Matrix possibly becoming a generational thing, you know, going on forever, because it sort of has that blueprint, you know, when they say infinite universes and realities and all of these other different Neos that made different choices and things like that. I would be cool with them finding a way to rehash this story every so often, every few years, and to have something that continues to exist, because The Matrix is awesome. It is fucking great, and yeah, this definitely should be something that just doesn't end, in my opinion. So as long as the writing is solid, moving forward, I am cool with that. Also, there's a lot of funny ass memes just kind of floating around social media right now, so if I can find a few of those, I'll probably just toss them in the video so you guys can check them out. But yeah, I am looking forward to this. So yeah, thank you for watching.